Alright, another week, another day for Endwalker role quests. And, it was kind of up in the air of which, role I was gonna be, doing next. Let's see, I've got, healer, caster, and range next. I think I am gonna start from, like, nearest the door farthest, so that would be, at least caster today. If I don't do others today, then, aiming next, then healing last. So, yeah. Be going to Ishgard. Let's do this. Cool. Ah, my Lord Gonra. I have awaited your coming. Okay. The phenomenon wherein men turn into monsters. It pains to say that Ishgard has not been spared. Dread blasphemy has appeared in the Holy See, and to compound the people's horror, the beast resembles a dragon. It is imperative that it be vanquished without delay, and to that we have begun assembling a hunting party. Given that fear and despair may turn our allies against us, we are being stringent in whom we choose for this duty. Yet while we have confidence in the quality of our knights, the mission would greatly benefit for the presence of a battle mage, one who can stand unflinching in the face of our fell quarry. You would be hard-pressed to find an individual who fits the description better than you. Will you not lend us your aid, or strength and skill? I can't read. Oh, you can count on me. We are in your debt. Just a moment while I relay the glad tidings to command. I see you got the new PvP emote. Everybody's got that emote nowadays. 'Tis settled. Upon arriving in Ishgard, please take yourself to the Aetheryte Plaza. Lord Otwarel will be there to receive you. May the Fury speed your way. Okay, we go on to Ishgard. Also, kind of yeah, it's just straight up ironic that, the Blasphemy in Ishgard just looks like a dragon. Because they just kind of came off of a 1,000-year-long war with dragons, so they're kind of getting re-traumatized. Whoops. Sup, Atwarel? I haven't seen you since... Post Heavensward? Yeah, post Heavensward. I saw your brother, a while back, but... Yeah, I haven't seen you in a hot minute. Sup, dude? Conra, I have been expecting you. Words cannot well express how heartening it is to have you fighting beside us. Allow me to echo that sentiment. Yo, Emmerich, what's up? Greetings, my friend. Lest you wonder, Lord Otwarel and I are leading the effort to deal with the blasphemy. With your capable self in the fold, I have no doubt that we shall succeed. Sick. Without further ado, I shall brief you on the situation. 'Twas a handful of days after the first beasts appeared at Razahan. An Elysian man was observed at the hoplon in the pillars, walking with an unsteady gait. All of a sudden, he buckled over as if in pain. And before anyone knew what was happening, he had transformed into a terrible, draconic beast. At the mere sight of this, many who chanced to be present also turned, and regrettably the temple knights were forced to put them down. Oh. The blasphemy itself, however, took wing and fled. Profane Fafnir, we have chosen to call it, after the dragon man of Ishgardian myth. Since that day, the beast has often been sighted in the skies above Ishgard. It does not attack, only circles menacingly for a time ere disappearing again. Alas, these brief visitations are enough to cause more people to turn, fear and panic to spread further. As part of our investigation, we have sought to identify the man who began the blasphemy. Thus far, we have learned naught. We have, however, identified a common thread between those who subsequently turned. All were people of fervent faith. People such as priests and inquisitors. When the truth of our nation's history was laid bare, the legitimacy of the church was called into question. Understandable. Many Ishgardians struggled to reconcile the revelations with their beliefs, and none more so than the pious. Such men and women, we posit, would be more susceptible to despair and therefore the transformation. We must find a way to stop it. Ishgard has only just emerged from a 1,000-year war, and we cannot suffer another great tragedy, much less so soon. Understandable. Have a great day. In order to attain a better understanding of the situation, we intend to speak with a member of the clergy. The sole individual who survived witnessing the blasphemy's birth without being turned. Oh. Clem is his name, and he is a deacon at St. Rem... I was doing so well! The most successful reading. And I stumbled on freaking Saint... Ramino? Ramino. St. Ramino's Cathedral. Come, let us seek him out there at once. Okay. And I think that just kind of occurred to me in the middle of the cutscene was the whole homeboy transforming into a dragon. That's also just as, you know, panicking because just about any Elzen Ishgardian has some amount of the original King Thordan and 12 Knights in their bloodline, and because of that, they got a teeny bit of dragonness inside of them. And so if they would end up like drinking dragon blood or something, they would turn into a dragon. So it's not like the first time a person has turned into a dragon, just under different circumstances. So that's fun. That's nice. Yeah, kind of understandable that there would be panic around that. Like, oh shit, someone turned into a dragon after a 1,000-year-long war involving dragons, and also in which, you know, people could turn into dragons. Not fun. Anywho. Talking to Clem. Lord Emmerich, Lord Otmaro, and the savior of Ishgard besides, you do me great honor. I am Clem, and I serve as a deacon here at St. Ramino's Cathedral. That is such a tongue twister, God. French. I understand you were among those at the Hoplon when the incident occurred. We give thanks to the Fury for your merciful preservation. We now seek to prevent the blasphemy from wreaking further havoc, and would appreciate any details you can provide. Loath though we are to make you recall unpleasant memories, will you not recount to us what you witnessed that day? Very well. We are presently relocating the vault's libraries to the cathedral, in case you were unaware. We had finished delivering a batch of tomes and were on our way to bring over another. As we approached the Hoplon, we noticed a young man walking unsteadily. No sooner had he come to an abrupt halt than he transformed into a draconic beast. The fiend fixed us with a menacing glare, and it was all we could do to find our wits and flee. But to my compounding horror, my brethren who were with me began turning into monstrosities as well, one after another. Oh god. I'm just gonna read that as my own voice, I guess, because apparently I am the dumb and sometimes make incorrect assumptions on who's saying what. Praise the theory that you, at least, were spared, Deacon Clem. Cannot imagine how frightening the experience must have been. Okay, clergy do. Who the who? Bishop Vartanois? Vartanois? French! Oh god! Oh, bringing back so many Heavensward memories. The nostalgia of stumbling over these Frenchish names. Forgive me if I interrupt. I was informed that our stalwart protectors were present, and wish to express my gratitude. From the bottom of my heart, I thank you for your service. I pray that we shall soon be free of this scourge. Indeed, if there is aught we might do to aid your efforts, you need but say it. Do you have any, like, Capri Suns or something? Or maybe some Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid's nice. You are most kind, Your Grace. Really hoping the bishop is chill, because if I had a nickel for every time a member of a clergy turned out to be stinky doo-doo, not nice, I'd have too many nickels. That was Bishop Vartanois, the head of Saint Raminos and a member of the Synod. The seat of the Archbishop vacant, he is in effect the highest authority in the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. This is so, yet in spite of his elevated station, he remains as humble and kind as humble. I can't read. As kind and humble a man as any I have ever known. Like His Grace, I would do all that I can to help shepherd our people through this uncertain time. To that end, there is a request I would make of you, if you can spare a moment to consider it. Of course. If it is within our power, we should be glad to offer you aid. Thank you. Okay. Cool. In the wake of the transformations, a group of clergymen fled the city in fear. Yet though they sought refuge in the wilderness, they put themselves at the mercy of the elements and fell fiends both. Given that the cause of the transformation is not clear, I think theirs was a decidedly unwise decision. I wish to set out and find them, but I am not trained in the ways of war. As such, I require those who are to accompany me in the search. So that is the way of it. Suffice it to say, we will help. Do you know whether your fellows may have headed? The Western Highlands, I believe. Between Gorgane Mills and Hemlock, there is no shortage of abandoned dwellings in the area. Very well. Time being of the essence, I propose we split up and scour separate areas. Conra, if you could escort the good deacon to Gorgane Mills, Lord Tuarel and I will tend to Hemlock. Cool. I don't remember where Gorgagne? Gorgagne Mills are, like, wow. Words. Okay, so it's just up there. Okay. So we gonna be in for a bit of flying. Oh, looks like there's some sprouts doing Heaven's Word. That's cool. Oh yeah. Pallid Inquisitor. Oh. Oh, he pasty. Okay. You! I see you found them. Yes, and none the worse for wear, thank the Fury. My friends, forgive us if we have given cause for alarm. We come out of concern for your well-being. Though we understand why you quit the city, we fear you may have placed yourselves at greater risk by coming here. His Grace Bishop Watanoir, too, worries for your health and prays for your swift return. So please, will you not allow us to escort you to the Holy See? I assure you, you will be much safer there than in this wretched place. Servants of the Fury will never be safe in the city. Don't you see? This is your fault! You and your accursed revolution! The people disdain us, mock us behind our backs, and spit in our faces! Ah, fuck. Not this shit again. And now someone is conspiring to transform us into monstrosities! Enemies of the church, I'll wager, emboldened by your deeds. So no, I will not go back to Ishgard. I'd sooner freeze to death than suffer your pity. Dude. Oh, yep, okay, there he goes. Bye! Bye, bitch! All I have ever done is in service to her. I am a good man. I do not... She cannot forsake me. Way past that, buddy. Oh, fucking... We got this. Just gotta throw in some Jolt 2s. 3? I can't remember what number Jolt I got. Red Mage is level 90, so... next. Anyway. For now, we cannot allow him to harm any others. Keep chase and do what you must. We will remain here and keep the others calm. We got this. Maybe. There you are. Hello. Okay, yeah, it's Jolt 2. Bye. Rip that guy. What's of the beast? Egon. All shall be well, my friends. Come, join me in prayer. Okay. Thoughts and prayers? Is it done, Conra? Yep. My thanks. What happened is most regrettable, but we must be grateful that no one else came to harm. While you were gone, the deacon was able to convince the others to return to the city. Let us escort them back at once, and then reconvene at the congregation to consider our next course of action. For our purposes, we have the use of the strategy room. Announce yourself to the guard without, and he will show you in. Full lanes. Where am I going? Oh, our knight's most heavenly. Okay, so back to Ishgard. I need to scooch in my chair a little bit more. Because I've been leaning a little bit. There we go. Oh, he's got a helmet on. Hold on. Let's see if this works.
All daybreak and our tomorrow will await you within the strategy room. Will you be joining them now?
I started reading that. I thought it was a question. That's whoops. But yeah. Into the strategy room. Nice room. Oh. Here we shall discuss our plans to deal with the blasphemy. Whensoever you wish to enter, you need but say so to the guard. Sick. As you wonder, we have taken the clergymen to St. Ramenos to rest and recover. If truth be told, the thought that they may still succumb to despair and turn remains at the forefront of my mind. Yet the risk would be greater still were we to keep them at arm's length and deny them the comfort of the church.
Indeed. From the words he spoke, the Inquisitor yearned for the days of old.
He and others like him can scarcely be blamed. Since the truth of the nation's founding and the Archbishop's machinations were made public knowledge, the church has been in turmoil. Though we have made great strides in separating religion and state, there has been far less progress in the reformation of the church. I mean, you got like 1,000 years of bullshit to fix, so understandable. For our faith has been everything to us, our purpose and our comfort. It is not an easy thing to reconcile one's belief with the portrayal of our spiritual leaders. Fair. Thus, torn between hearts and minds, many Ishgardians feel lost. And none more so than members of the clergy, whose faith was one unshakable. Little wonder, then, that the most dedicated and devout are like to turn. So it seems, but further investigation is needed ere we draw a definite conclusion. With the war's end, Ishgard has set out on a new path. The choices we make shall determine our course for the future. Come what may, we dare not squander the chance we have fought so hard to attain. Understood, my dude? Once the returned clergymen have sufficiently calmed down, I shall have the deacon speak with them, that we might gain insight into their individual plights. Good. Meanwhile, I shall take the opportunity to brief my men on recent developments. Pray take a moment's rest, my friend. You have earned it. When you are ready to continue our work, you may seek us out here. Solid start. Let's let's do this. Okay, Artuarel, what you got for me? Ah, Conroy, your timing could not be better. Deacon Clem has finished speaking with the rescued clergyman and will be here shortly to share his findings. Lord Emmerich too is on his way. Let us wait for them. Okay. Meeting time. Deacon Clem, we thank you for making the inquiries on our behalf. There's no Oh god. Immediately trips on the third word. Oh god. From the top, let's try this again. 'Twas no imposition in the least. As I said, I am glad to do all I can. So 'tis our understanding that those we escorted back were all close acquaintances of the Inquisitor who returned. Like him, they too had been the subject of harassment by certain quarters of the populace. Is this correct? It is, I'm afraid, and they are far from alone. Men of the cloth were once afforded respect and deference as servants of Alone, but now they are openly reviled by many. We were complicit in perpetuating terrible lies, this is true, but we too were misled. We too are victims, yet we are regarded by some as criminals. Well, I do understand the people's anger, but it saddens me to think that they would lash out at their fellow man, especially when we need solidarity most of all. Though I can imagine your plights, I would not presume to fully grasp your pain. Will you tell us of the challenges you and yours have had to face since the war's end? All sons and daughters of Ishgard, we dreamed of peace in our lifetime, and now that it has come, we find we have little cause to rejoice. Our faith has long been the foundation of our lives, and overnight that foundation has been crippled by fractures, beyond repair for some. To learn that we had been deceived, and that we had unwittingly deceived others in turn, was devastating. We who had once been shepherds to men found ourselves lost lambs, bereft of surety and wanting for guidance. We have languished in darkness, all of us. Yet I have faith that the Church will redeem itself, that it will find a new path and again become a beacon of hope for the people. I see. Thank you for sharing this with us. Your testimony has confirmed our suspicions. According to our allies, that which causes people to turn is none other than their despair and anguish. If it wasn't before, it is now more abundantly clear why members of the clergy are among the transformed. That you did not, I believe, is due to your unwavering faith in the Church. In light of this, we would ask for your continued cooperation. Of course, anything to help my brethren. This guy's cool. Now that we have established the cause, that leaves us with the mystery of Profane Fafnir's identity. The progenitor of these troubles, could he too have been a man of the cloth? From what I recall of his garb, I doubt it. He was dressed in the common fashion and inadequately against the cold besides. It is said that something of the individual may remain in the blasphemy, influencing its behavior. If we can determine what instincts drive Profane Fafnir, we may learn who it once was, and this knowledge, I believe, will prove vital in our efforts to stop it. Yeah, and if we're lucky, maybe the plant migraines will kick in. I'll just need some proximity. Deacon Clem, we ask that you reach out to your fellow clergymen. Please do what you can to ease their anxieties. Wow, I really misread that. Oof. Understood. As I have ever done, I shall provide what comfort I can to those in need. Meanwhile, we must make it a priority to identify the blasphemy. To that end, I would seek out more eyewitnesses. The Hoplon is a busy place at any given time. Some ordinary citizens are bound to have been present at that tragic event unfolded. I propose we make inquiries in the pillars. If you could attend to the Hoplon, Lord Otwarl and I will look in the surrounding areas. Sounds like a plan. Oh, the Hoplon! Hello, sociable citizen. Sir, what the fuck? What? Okay. Hello. No, I didn't see that dragon. Or would I have wished to, frightful as it sounds. I say it wasn't a Dravanian attack, but if not, then what was it? New flavor of fuckery. Not a fun one. Okay. I wasn't present for the incident at the Hoplon, but a young man poorly dressed for the cold that I did see. I recall well because an aide from St. Vendros was searching for him. He was a patient at the infirmary, and by coincidence had the same name. Can I teleport too close to there? Looks like the cathedral aetherite is closer. Oh, that's the wrong way. I'ma just sprint. I don't care, it's probably not gonna be anywhere close to falling off by the time I find the I still, used half of my sprint. The dragon that appeared at the Hoplon. I saw him with my own eyes. One moment an Elysian, the next a terrible beast. He was a heretic, I take it? Oh, not this shit again. Please. I thought we were past that of assuming heresy. My guy. Okay, it might be a straighter shot if I head to the marker from the Astrologicum. Yeah. There you are, Conra. Did your search yield any fruit? Like one fruit and that's it. Patient of the Firmament's infirmary, you say? Among those with whom I spoke, one claims to have witnessed an individual fitting that description. A man walking in a stupor who did not seem to feel the cold. If he had wandered straight out of the infirmary, it would explain his state of attire. Yes, I dare say we have found our blasphemy. But to think that his name should be Vendro... Why is that important? Tis the same as that of former Heaven's Ward commanders, Sir Vendro de Rochamond, for whom the infirmary is named. Oh. Sir Vendro, however, retired from his station at a ripe old age some years ago. It is not like to have been him. In any case, we have a lead. I shall head to the infirmary at once. Pray wait for me in the broom. Alrighty. Pray return to the broom. your conversation. I'm going to the broom. Hello. This is Loverick, the aide who was in charge of Vendro. We found him. Oh, please say you have. We have not, I am afraid. But we seek to and hope that you could tell us more about him. Maybe ask how he came to be at the infirmary. He was found by a patrol in the Central Highlands. After being treated for his hurts, he was brought to us for convalescence. Being in the prime of his years, he had been doing well, but then... Prime of his years. By all accounts, he is no old man. Seems safe to assume it isn't Sir Vendro. Oh no, he's definitely a different person, as I told Lord Artoirel. And though he gave his name as Vendro, he seemed rather confused, and he had no means to confirm his identity. In his state, he shouldn't be wandering about on his own. Please, you must find him. Ooh, this is awkward. Hate to break it to you, but the man who recently turned into a piece at the Hoplon. You regret to say it may have been Vendro. What? No, how can this be? Is there aught you can tell us? Things he may have said or done while in your care? While he was still unconscious, he would often ramble. Though most of it was incoherent, he mentioned the Archbishop many times. Oh, and he spoke of a bishop too. Bishop Flatenoir? I assumed he was a pious man, given this. Oh, fuck. God! Why is it always the fucking bishops? Oh my god, if that bishop turns out to be Sussy Baka, come on. Come on. Please, I can't have any more nickels, Square Enix. Then I'll have to give you the nickels. Damn it. I see. Thank you for your cooperation. We will continue our investigation, and should we confirm what became of Andrew, inform you forthwith. Forthwith! Sorry, I love that word. It's so British and old. Let us return to the congregation for now. To the strategy room to talk stuff and get some XP that I have no use for because I don't have any casters. I can take the XP because I have Red Mage at 90 and I have Blue Mage at 70, but these role quests don't include the limited jobs. How are my other casters at? I can't remember. Oh, yeah, they're all under 70. Whoops. Oh god, this guy again.
Heading to the strategy room. I should be glad to show you in.
The mystery remains, but we are one step closer to identifying the man who became Profane Fafnir. Yep. Indeed. Though he did not at first appear to be a member of the clergy, his words betray a fervent faith. How curious that he should speak not only of the Archbishop, but Bishop Flatenoir specifically. Yeah, what the fuck is up with that? Perhaps he was personally acquainted with His Grace. In light of the possibility, I believe we should speak with him directly. Agreed. I will request an audience, but His Grace has many demands upon his time. It may be a while before we are seen. Should you have other business, pray feel free to attend to them in the meantime. I got nothing, my dude. I'm just here for you. Next quest, let's do this. Onra, excellent timing as ever. Deacon Clem has just sent word that Bishop Vartanoir will see us now. Which I mean, right this instant. 'Tis extremely short notice, I know, but it would not do to miss the opportunity to learn how he and Vendro may be connected. Not wishing to keep His Grace waiting, Lord Emmerich is already on his way to St. Marmino's Cathedral. Come, let us hurry hurry ourselves. Wow. Oh, I gotta go there on foot? Okay. Damn, making me do all the work. A thought just occurred. So that... oh god. So that Charlie and Gleaner Vieira guy, oh god, it's... oh god, what's his name? Aaronville the Gleaner, yeah. He was in Ishgard when that blasphemy transformed. Like, he was, like, there. From what I remember from that cutscene, that showed stuff going on in the different city-states and regions. And these guys have mentioned that Clem was one of the only ones present that survived. And we have not seen Aaronville around. So where the fuck is he? Where is he? Yoshi P? If you killed off that dude off screen, I'm gonna be upsetty spaghetti, my guy. Lords, I am so sorry. I informed His Grace that you were making your way hither. Shortly before you arrived, he recalled that he had urgent business and had to leave the cathedral at once. He cannot have yet gone far, though, so if you wish to search for him in the copse, you can still steal a moment of his time. They grant us an audience only to depart with such haste. What business could be so pressing? Unless the meeting was a diversion, until we meet again! Yeah, I'm just gonna fucking predictive text my brain, just... I don't know, this kind of tends to happen a lot, where brain just kind of picks up little bits of information and just runs with it, but, current call is that the meeting, he agreed to the meeting, so we would, come to the cathedral as a diversion, and then he used the excuse of, oh, I have urgent business elsewhere, to get away. Wait, no, there he is. Vartanoir? You ain't escaping me! Good job! Well, now, that even the savior of Ishgard should be here. Oh, sus. Your Grace, perhaps this is simply our misunderstanding, but we were under the impression that you had granted us an audience. Yeah. We were gonna talk. Dummy. Lord Speaker, rest assured I was just about to return to the cathedral. There is no need, Your Grace. This will not take long. As you may have heard, we are investigating a young man named Vendro. Is he known to you? No, I cannot say he is. With the exception of the former Archimandrite, I am sure I know no one by that name. But mine and the Archbishop's are known to many, yes? Perhaps this youth took inspiration from public services over which we presided. Goodly soul that he is. Full glad am I that his faith was of comfort to him in sickness, and I pray to Helone that he will soon be found in good health. There's no health to be found! There's no health! Now then, if there was nothing else, I shall return to my duties. You ain't getting away that easily, old man. Oh, fuck! Here we go. Echo time. Oh, shit. What the fuck? Wait, is this like right after I've offed Thornton? What the hell? Fear not, your eminence. I shall carry on your legacy. Oh, he's loyal to fucking Thornton. God damn it. We have completed the preparations as per your instructions, but are you certain this will work? It will. It must. Lord Emmerich spoke the truth when he revealed the Archbishop sought primal powers to strengthen the people's faith. I could not bring myself to believe it, not at first, but in the course of cataloguing His Eminence's personal articles, I came upon his journal. Therein he had written that through abundant ether and fervent prayer, it is possible to make gods of men. All the power we require lies in this place, this Aziz La. By channeling the essential elements into the soulless flesh and sword, we found... We shall summon forth King Thornton and his knights 12, and by blessing Ishgard shall be restored to its former glory. God damn it. You dumbass. You brought this on yourselves, onto everyone else. Who the fuck are you? Who the fuck on the floor? That wasn't there when I killed Thornton. Who's you? Oops. And the sword. It what? It what? You what, mate? What the fuck is going on? What the fuck? What the hell? What is this? It's just an ordinary man. Scarcely changed from before. Are you sure? Like, his entire facial structure and hair changed. What are you on, old guy? Need to lay off the eggnog. God damn. Hello. Sorry, dude stands up and immediately face plants. His Eminence, I must protect... Cloned Ellison? Cloned? Were they fucking around with Aziz Law technology with the cloning? What the hell? No, this isn't right. I found it. Perhaps I overlooked something. I must return to the Holy See and review the journal. You motherfucker. What shall we do with this thing? Leave it. 'Tis a failure without use or value. The denizens of this place will deal with it soon enough. Bro, when I'm out of this flashback, it is stabbing time. On God. On sight! Alona is my fucking witness, and Worshipon is my witness. I will stab the fuck out of you, old man! You deserved better, my guy. You deserved better. Inner peace, calm, stab. Yes, I was given a vision of the... Conrad, are you well? Are you perchance granted a vision of the past? Oh, yeah, you bet your fine teats I got fucking vision of the past. An attempt summoning of King Thorin and his Knights 12. Yeah. Oh, you trying to sneak away? You little scamp. Your Grace, you should know full well that summoning is strictly forbidden. You will accompany us to the congregation and explain yourself. I have dedicated my life to the church, conducted my affairs in accordance with the scriptures, and taught others to do likewise. But you took it all from us, tore down everything that defined us. What the fuck? You cannot know how it feels to have your very existence rejected, to be forsaken by your community, to be not denied by your society. Well, I deny you, and this justice. I deny in Ishgard where the church has no place. I refuse to accept it, do you hear me? I refuse to accept it! God damn it. Okay, well, we're not getting any more out of him. Time to, violence. Okay, Emmerich. Oh, you going in? Okay. That would be so pretty. Elegant. Lovely. Gorgeous. Magnificent. Your Grace, no! Oh god, if he starts fucking transforming, I'm gonna be upsetty. I'm already upsetty! Another fucking bishop being up to fucked up shit. God damn it. It should come to violence yet again. Would that your hand had not been forced, my lord. Oh, we have matching boots. I'm getting distracted. Deacon Clem should not be alone at this time. I shall remain with him while attending to the aftermath. When things have settled, I will return to the congregation. Pray go on ahead and get some rest. Damn, okay. God damn. Sorry, I got briefly distracted by the fact that Artois and I have matching boots. But, yeah, that, sucks. Everybody knows that shit's fucked. Shit's fucked. Yay. Shit's fucked, goddamn. Swear Uncle Sam, or however it goes, I don't remember. What level mark are we at? 87? Oh, okay, so there's like... So we're at the halfway point. Okay, it's around the same point that the Echo would have kicked off, but still. Ah, this guy again.
The strategy, really? I should be glad to show you in.
It's just a different voice for this guy, I guess. Except for the same factor of just sticking my face in an empty water bottle. Hey, Emmerich, you good? Of course he's good, he's bloody gorgeous. How fares the deacon? Well enough, given the circumstances. Though understandably shaken, he is more determined than ever to help his fellows. Truly he is possessed of a stout heart. But to think that even a member of the Synod would succumb to despair in turn. The crisis gripping the church is far graver than I imagined. In pushing for that abrupt separation of religion and state, we may have exacerbated the growing divide between the clergy and the general populace. Dude, it's not like you intended on that. Honra, will you recount in full that which you witnessed in your vision? Yep. So the bishop guy made a clone Elizin at Azith's La and tried to... And yeah, so the clone turned into a dude. He should seek out to use one of Alec's unholy abominations to create a primal. But that which manifested was not like the being you fought, but rather retained the form of a man, one driven by the desire to protect the Archbishop. We may safely assume the bishop did not have sufficient ether. Bereft of Nidhogg's eye, the Sora Ascalon no longer has such power. Nor does that of the Warring Triad remain to be harnessed thanks to your valorous intervention. Oh yeah, I did. But if the summoning failed, how did the clone come to possess life? What purpose drives it? Lack of ether notwithstanding, the necessary components were present for summoning. Perhaps the ritual itself was a success, and the vessel, though imperfect, arose as a champion of the Archbishop. But how did he come to be in the Central Highlands? You believe that this clone and the man who became the blasphemy are one and the same? Nay, I merely speculate. But considering what we know of the clone and Vendro, it would seem a likely possibility. Whatever the truth may be, it will not elude us forever. But first, I must lay some groundwork for the next phase of our investigation. God's permitting, I will have news to share ere long, so pray look in on us when you can. Yeah, dude, I'll always look on you. I mean, y'all. Okay, so I'm sticking with the theory that Vendro is the clone, because his hair looked the same from the back. It looked the same from the back. Also, dude was waking up and being like, "Ooh, Archbishop, oh my god." And Vendro was mentioned mumbling about the Archbishop and Bishop Vartanois in the infirmary. And nobody could really identify the guy in the first place. So yeah. Also, if you're at the start of your existence, your consciousness, somebody says that you're useless and have no purpose, of course there's gonna be despair. Like, what the fuck were you expecting to happen, Bishop? You dummy? Look at it! You gave it anxiety! Anyway. What's up, Arturo? Lay it on me. Honra, you are ever a sight for sore eyes. Hey, Emmerich. What's up? Ill tidings, my friends. Ah, fuck. I dispatched the Temple Knights to find the clergymen who aided in Bishop Vartanois' summoning attempt. Regrettably, when confronted, all turned and had to be put down. Damn it. Without their accounts, how then to ascertain that the clone and Vendro are the same individual? Maintaining the assumption that they are, perhaps we should instead consider how Vendro may have found his way to Kurthis. According to Conrad's vision, he was abandoned in Azisla. But what did he do afterwards? There is but one way to ascertain the truth. We follow his trail. I shall go and search for the clone in Azisla. If he is still there, then we are dealing with a different individual. Splendid idea. We leave the floating continent in your capable hands. Meanwhile, Conrad and I shall retrace Vendro's steps whence he first appeared. Upon being found in the Central Highlands, he was taken to Camp Dragonhead. Let us begin by making inquiries there. Oh, we come at the Dragonhead. Heck yeah. Probably make a side stop visit. Like a quick little pit stop for a visit. And so we teleport. Let's get a quick save. Camp Dragonhead. Leo Ballin. Investigating the stranger we found, are you? I wasn't involved myself, so I can't tell you much about the fellow. But in case it is of interest, earlier the same day I caught sight of an airship flying dangerously low. It soon disappeared into the brewing storms, looking none too steady. Airship flying low. Ah, maybe the clone took the airship to get out of Atisla? Ayo? Hello? What? Oh, fuck! Mistakes were made. What's up, Nino? Well now, if it isn't the late Orshafon's dear friend. Is there something you require? Ah, yes, the mystery man. I was among those who tended him. He was not tired for the snow, much less the snowstorm in which he had been caught, and was suffering from frostbite. When people are extremely cold, they may mistakenly feel that they are warm and disrobe, which might explain his state of undress. Or maybe he just didn't really have clothes to begin with. That's also a possibility. Start with the lower floor. Oh, yep. Ah, 'tis ever an honor to receive you. What brings you to our humble camp this day? An injured man who was found out in the wilds? Yes, I know the one. I was with the patrol that chanced into him north of here at Providence Point. He was unconscious and in a bad way, and we hurriedly bore him back to the camp. After doing what we could for him, we sent him on to the city. Cool. That's a lot more info than what we initially got at Ishgard. That's very helpful. Thank you very much. Man, this evidence be piling up. There you are. Were you able to learn aught of interest? A mysterious man found collapsed after an airship was seen flying low. Yes, the accounts I heard are consistent with yours. I, for one, am curious about the fate of this unknown airship. To that end, I have arranged a pair of black chocobos for us, the more efficiently to scour the area. We shall contain our search to Providence Point, where Vandro is said to have been found. If you are ready, let us be off. Not yet. Gonna make a little quick pit stop. Alright. Quest time. If you're ready, let us be off. Alright. Nothing so far. Let us continue northeast. Alright. Oh, shit. Oh, it's glowy. The fury. It's the blasphemy. Oh, there we go. Round 2, let's go. Going in. So bright. Oh. Yep. I got it. It's the clone. His Eminence. Must protect His Eminence. Ah, you're finally awake. Alone be praised. How are you feeling? Strong enough to speak? Can you tell me your name? My name is... Zephyrin. No, Cherubert. Was it Felqueen? Polgrin? So many names swirling in my mind, and words that reject voices that reject them. Is there none they will accept? Are you alright? Vendro. My name is Vendro. Now, that's the same as our infirmary. I dare say fate has guided you to us. So, Vendro, if you're feeling up to a little conversation, can you tell me about yourself? Anything else you remember? Anything at all? Aw. Proud son of House Zamail. Nay, a devout servant of Alone, who lives for the rush of battle. Pleasure of inflicting pain. The attentions of maidens. To fight beside my brother in arms. A low-born runt, whose every effort went unrewarded. His very name disqualified from ever leading the Temple Knights. But his Eminence raised me up, granted me a place at his side. From that day forth, I pledged my sword to his service, pledged my very being, my life to be offered up in defense of his. I am a knight of the Heavens Ward, sworn to protect and serve the Archbishop. Oh, you're a knight? Forgive me if that sounded rude, but I had no idea. And While I realize your memories may be a bit muddled, I'm afraid I must inform you that the Heaven's Ward have not been seen in quite some time and are presumed dead. And the Archbishop, well, he is most certainly no longer in this world. Oh no. Oh, dude, oh. The important thing is you're safe now. We'll help you get back on your feet. Speaking of which, let me bring you some food and water. You must be absolutely famished. Oh, that's what triggered the despair. Because the summing basically imprinted him with the purpose of protecting the Archbishop, and if the Archbishop, yeah. The Archbishop dead? No, this cannot be. How can I still be alive when he is not? I must find him. Okay. Oh boy, that's a, oh god, it's night. Conra! Huh? Oh fuck, hello? For the glory of King Thornton. Bye? Where are you going, my dude? Another vision, I take it. Yep. Just make for Ishgard. I expect that Lord Otbarl will return soon, if he has not already, and we should both be glad to hear your tale. Ooh, fuck. Oh, damn. Again. Got dropped on top of a fate. Oh, jeez.
Heading to the strategy room. I should be glad to show you in.
Yes, I am. Ah, Cornera. I pray your search was more productive than mine own. That's one way of putting it. Everyone is here. Excellent. So, were you able to find our clone in Azizla? No. Naught but the discarded Ascalon remained. I fared you with your own efforts in the Central Highlands. In the course of retracing Vendra's steps, we came upon the wreck of the Soleil. I suspect he found the vessel abandoned in Azizla and tried to use it to return to Ishgard. But he crashed en route and was subsequently rescued by a patrol from Camp Dragonhead. So it would seem. And the Archbishop's airship was not the only thing we found. Profane Fafnir was there too. The creature chose to flee, but not before Conrad had a vision of Vendro's pass. Go on, my friend. Share with us what you witnessed. So I saw him passing out in the snow, and then he ended up in the hospital. And then he got, like, super sad, and he got up and walked off. It was really depressing. All the pieces fit, and it is as you surmise, my lord. Vendro and the clone are one and the same, and in his despair he turned into the blasphemy. The confusion he exhibited when asked his name. It's as if he wasn't sure of his own identity. According to the Scions, primals retain the memories of their previous incarnations. From this, it may be assumed that the clone harbors the memories of all those who became King Thordan and his Knights 12. Though he struggled to reconcile these conflicting memories, he managed to settle on the name Vandro. The voices within were clearly in agreement when facing Conra, the mere sight of whom drove the blasphemy to flee. Above all, however, they share in the desire to protect the Archbishop. This desire was seared into Vandro's very being, when he learned that he no longer had a purpose. The Heaven's War took up arms against us in Ishgard. By their hand were we robbed of one of our finest knights and a dear friend. Even so, I would not wish such a terrible fate upon them. The selfsame fate inflicted upon full many clergymen, and a fate I fear ordinary citizens will succumb to if we fail to act. The people will not soon forget the betrayal of the Church's leadership, nor should they. But absent the comfort and stability once afforded to them by the institution, many have become lost, and are all too vulnerable to despair. The church can still be a comfort, but things have gotta change, my guy. I thought as much myself, mighty friend. To hear you say it as well. Indeed, when the ground upon which we stand crumbles, we must find the strength to move forward, even should it cause us pain to do so. Lord Artuarel, as the next house session, I shall call for an ecumenical council to be held. My lord, such a gathering is reserved for... Oh, you intend for the Church to codify a new doctrine? Since the separation of religion and state, we have refrained from interfering in Church affairs. But if the Church is to remain a part of Ishgardian society and continue serving the people, it must reconsider its role and formally address recent revelations. I would call for this council not as the Lord Speaker, but as a humble adherent of the faith. Long had I considered whether such measures were necessary, but lacked the courage to set them in motion. I now have it, thanks to you. Yay! I shall tend to the necessary preparations at once. Among other things, we must reach out to those of the clergy who are amenable to reform. I ask for your patience in the meantime. You got it, dude. Conra. Owing to Lord Emmerich's swift action, I am pleased to say that the Ecumenical Council will soon be held. In case you are unaware, this council is the highest assembly in the Ishgardian Orthodox Church. Its purpose to deliberate and decide upon doctrine. The previous one was held no less than 80 years ago, and 4 archbishops have since come and gone. As such, most Ishgardians know little of it, save that which they have read in the historical records. Traditionally, the Archbishop and members of the Synod would meet behind closed doors. In light of Bishop Vartanoir's fate, however, this time the doors will be thrown open to the public. Let's fucking go. Democracy! Oh. Yo, Deacon, what's up? Indeed. For the first time in history, all men and women of the faith may have a hand in shaping the mission. teachings of the Church. It is my hope that you will also join us in this endeavor. Deacon Clem, allow me to express our gratitude for your efforts in facilitating the Council. We appreciate the difficulty of your position. I merely heed my conscience and my faith, my lord. Acting in Bishop Vartanois' stead, I shall do all in my power to see that the Church may serve the people once more. Where is the Lord Speaker, if I may ask? He stepped outside for a moment, saying that he wished to gather his thoughts ahead of the council. The hour draws nigh, however. Conra, I shall proceed to the vault with the good deacon. In the meantime, may I ask you to find Lord Emmerich? He should be at the last vigil, I believe. Okay. Also, welcome, Ravio. Hope your day's going well. Just the usual Final Fantasy XIV pain. Understandable. Have a great day. It do be pain, but it's a good kind of pain. Sup, Emmerich? How you doing? You're close to facing Valkyrie. Goddamn. Godspeed. Oh, 'tis you, my friend. Is it time already? Yep. I see. My apologies for making you come and fetch me. I've been thinking, Conra, on the path I have chosen to walk, and on those who have been left behind as a consequence of my actions. Those who died fighting, those burdened with boundless grief, those deprived of position and purpose. Like any nation, Ishgard is made up of disparate souls, with disparate beliefs. Without an enemy to unite us, we recall the differences we once set aside out of necessity, and find amongst our old friends new ideological foes. The future I had envisioned is far more difficult to secure than I ever imagined. What must I do for our people to live in harmony? Our nation to move forward as one. Such questions I have been pondering. We should begin making our way to the council. Shall we continue our conversation while we walk? Yeah? Yeah, dude? Speak with Emmerich and have him accompany you. Ready? Let us be off. If it is agreeable, I would like to look on Fortemp Manor. First stop on our field trip with Emmerich. Fortemp Manor. Oh god. You're gonna see Dad. Feels like another age that you and yours were no more than foreign wards of House Fortemp. In actual fact, it may be considered so. For your coming set in motion a chain of events that brought an end to the Dragonsong War, ushering in a new age of harmony. You paved the way for meaningful change in our nation. For that, you shall ever have my gratitude. Thanks, dude. Now then, shall we continue on to the architects? Okay. Woo. King Thordan and his Knights 12, the murderers of Ratatoskr. Since the truth of their ancient crime came to light, many have demanded that these images be torn down. Though what our founding fathers did was wrong, neither is it right to simply expunge them and their deeds from history. To do so would be to deny our people's part in what followed for 1,000 years. We have the chance to forge a new future, but we as a nation must decide how we will confront our past. Forgive me, I was lost in thought yet again. Let us join Deacon Clem at the vault. Gonna have to agree to disagree with you on that guy, most specifically with the not taking down the statues. Like, it's one thing to, preserve history and make sure that it's, taught so we don't repeat it, but it's another to keep up what were essentially made to be monuments to the guys. Like, doesn't mean you have to, erase every trace of their existence. At least, remove stuff that fucking, presents them in a heroic light. Because they diddly done fucked up, but that's a whole other thing. Oh boy. Anyway, Clem? There you are, my friends. The council is about to convene. Let us take our place in the audience hall. I'm just sitting there like, where's my apple juice? The one bunny in the entire room. Esteemed members of the clergy and honored adherents of the faith, I thank you all for your attendance. In recent days, our nation has been racked by a series of tragedies. Those among us who do Alone's work have been transformed into abominations. This dreadful phenomenon has been brought about by the final days, and it is upon our despair and anguish that it feeds. Thus, if we are to prevent further tragedy, we must strive to ensure that all Ishgardians, clergymen, and citizens alike abide with peace and love for one another in their hearts. To that end, I have called this ecumenical council, and first in generations that we might together determine a path forward for the Church and our society as a whole. Since antiquity, the Ishgardian Orthodox Church served the people in two respects: as the Fury's spear to strike at the heart of dragonkind, and as the Fury's shield to safeguard the souls of men. But now that we are at peace with the Dravanians, the Church need no longer serve as a spear. So we must now reconsider how we might better serve as a shield for our brethren. Hierarchy must be reformed, and for that we need accountability. The upper echelon must be stripped of rank at a minimum, and investigations conducted, trials held, if the evidence is sufficiently damning. Then we may turn our attention to their doctrine of lies. Our predecessors did before us. We of the Synod have ever sought to interpret the scriptures to the best of our ability, and thence conveyed Alone's will to the people. Such fervent pursuit of retribution at the expense of doctrine would come also at the expense of our faith. Oh no. We won the war to lose our souls. Oh, Alone, are we outside your grace? Oh god. Oh jeez. Oh fuck. This bodes ill. At this rate, someone might turn. Since the war's end, the Church and the faithful have stood at a crossroads, unable to take this next step forward. His great Bishop Vatanois, may he walk in Alone's halls, was one such soul, and in his longing for simpler times he resorted to using forbidden magics. He succumbed to despair. In our minds we renounce the lies upon which our nation was built, but in our hearts we yearn for the righteousness, misguided though it was, that gave us comfort and purpose for so long. Let us not forget who we were. Let us confront the mistakes of the past and learn from them, that we do not repeat the mistakes of our forefathers. As fervently as we believed in our sacred duty, we struggled to accept the Church's deception and embrace change. The legacy of Thordan weighs heavy, and there is the temptation to simply cast it aside like a mantle that suits us no longer. Yet that would dishonor the sacrifice of those who went before, countless souls who served the people with purest intent. And so, heavy though it may be, let us together bear this burden that we set forth anew. Our Vancrona risked life and limb to reveal the truth to us. The truth that our legends and our scripture were tainted by betrayal, but not wholly corrupted. Though the great walls and towering spires of our city may have been built with murder and deception, they rest upon a foundation immutable and true. Our devotion to the Lone, whom we have worshipped since before our forefathers settled these lands. The Church is a font of practical wisdom, and its teachings guide us in our daily lives. Such things define our faith no less than the lies. We can acknowledge our sins without renouncing our religion. Aye, and without rejecting who we are. Comprehensive review of scripture as well as historical literature will be necessary. Revisions as appropriate must be made to ensure that the truth of our past is preserved for future generations. With your peerless knowledge of church doctrine, I dare say none is better suited to leading that effort than you. I also expect that many eyes will be required to pore over all the tomes, and I know many idle men and women of faith who would jump at the chance to do Alone's work once more. That day so very long ago, I had no answer to my father's words, but it seems the people had it within them all along. Oh, okay. Okay, yeah, that last line fucking got me. Oh no. That combined with the music, that music has been fucking... Oh god. Dragon Song leitmotif. Ah! Okay. That was a good meeting. Good talk, y'all. The council went better than I dared hope. Truly. While the details remain to be decided, it was a resounding success. Your words helped everyone to find common ground. I know not how to thank you. Much credit must go to Conra. In the face of great hardship, never did he hesitate to press on, and our people have not forgotten this. Indeed. Well, I do remember the day you flew into Ishgard upon a dragon's back. In making possible the impossible, you inspired us all. In you we glimpsed the fury, a vision of courage in the heart of uncertainty. Looking to your example, we shall endeavor to bring about the change to the church. For future of all Ishgardians. There will, of course, still be those souls who struggle to rise above the mire of despair. But my fellows and I shall be there to take their hand in faith and love. But what is faith if not salvation? For you. Well, I had best return to the cathedral. We have much and more to do. But ere I forget, I have tracked down that which you requested. Some repairs will be necessary, but it will be seen to it, with all haste. I can't read. I tasked the deacon with finding a certain item, you see. A secret weapon, one might say. Given what we know of profane Fafnir, I suspect it will be of great use in our hunt. Once the repairs are complete, we shall be ready to strike. Oh. The church having reached an accord with the people, the risk of more clergymen turning has greatly diminished. We may now focus entirely on the blasphemy. It's time we freed Vaindro from his torment. Just while you can, Conroe, for I dare say the coming battle will demand the best of us. You bet, and I got more chowder, let's go! Granted, I haven't used any of that chowder I've gotten from these role quests. And considering it's given as a reward for the second to last quest in these quest lines, I'm starting to think maybe part of the reason they give the chowder is like, oh here, food buff for fighting the thing at the end. I haven't used them once. Alright, time for the last quest of the caster role quest line. Ever march heavensward. So that is not an egg or milk. Yeah. Like, if you're just doing leveling, just egg or milk is good, because that just gives you the XP buff you need. But for stuff like, raids or extreme trials and stuff, it's usually good to have some foods that give you some good buffs, especially if it's suited for your job and stuff. There's probably some guide somewhere about which stats are good for buffing for which jobs or roles. But usually buffing your crit is good. Also tenacity and piety are good for tanks and healers respectively. And then either determination or direct attack or direct hit for more damage, or alternatively skill or spell speed for faster casting. Yeah, spell speed is nice, but to be honest, spell speed doesn't really make your casting that much faster. Like, yeah, I know the, time save is, it builds up and stuff, but usually it's just a bit more worth it to be able to deal more damage. Because most of this, even the more, higher level spell speed food buffs usually only increase your cast speed by, milliseconds. Okay, just checking out the speed buff. Okay, fair. I guess with the exception of black mages, because the casting time is very slow on certain occasions. I guess that's one case where getting spell speed would be good. Granted, I'm not exactly an authority on food buffs. I just try to figure out what stats tend to be higher or more spread on the related gear and be like, okay, let's do that. Anyway, bad tidings, Conra. Since the Ecumenical Council, not a single soul has turned. Safe in that knowledge, we need only think of how to hunt down the blasphemy. Ah, Conra, you are here too. Excellent. I am pleased to say that the secret weapon is ready. We may now look to dealing with profane Fafnir. As you will recall, when last we encountered it, it was lying in wait by the Soleil. An instinct driven by its inherited memories, I believe. It seeks to protect that which is most strongly associated with the Archbishop. In all likelihood, it was the selfsame motive that compelled it to come to the Holy See. In the skies above, it keeps watch over the Holy Vault. Oh. Next it descends, we shall exploit this instinct by using the secret weapon to lure it to the chancel. What exactly is this secret weapon? It's none other than the Fury's Grace. The Holy Crozier of the Archbishop. Suspecting that Bishop Vatanois had retrieved it from Azizla, I had Dick and Clem search his private quarters. My suspicions proved correct. With the Crozier in hand, I shall make an irresistible bait for profane Fafnir. Sir, what? My lord, that is an unconscionable risk. There is no telling how the blasphemy will react. Indeed, but we can be confident that I will command his undivided attention, thus ensuring that no more of our citizens are placed in harm's way. If the Heaven's Ward are the Archbishop's shields, and the Temple Knights are the people's. As leader of the Order, the risk is mine to bear. All the Knights of the Heaven's Ward fell in Avasisla. As a vessel for their memories, Vandro may be considered the last of their number. Let us go then, and relieve him of his... their duty. You got it, dude. Let us see to our preparations and proceed to the vault. We finished this once and for all. Da, 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 da. Oh boy. Time to finish this. Bye, Sprout. Oh. Shoot, Oh, I forgot to charge the mouse before starting. Whoops. Give me a sec. Just gonna... Grabbing the wire, looping it past there. There we go. We're good. Good thing I caught that, at least. Would be suck if my mouse died in the middle of the fight. I'm going the wrong way. You know what? Let's use one of these coconut cod chowders. Words. We don't have a Apple mouse. No, it's a Logitech. It's a Logitech gamer mouse. Granted, one of the simpler ones, but it's still good. Has a few extra buttons that I use for little macros and stuff. And also for setting up focus target, like... Anyway. Get some soup in us! Oh, that's some good chowder. Let's fucking go. Well, mouses have the charge ports underneath, so you can't use it while charging. Oh, that sucks. Oh, that sucks. Yeah. Oh man, if anyone watching this has an Apple mouse, I'm sorry. You have my condolences. Oh, that's gotta suck real bad. Oof. Anyway, time to fight a dragon. Again. Or I guess another dragon. You're ready? Then let us set forth. You need but say the word. Alright. Let's do this. Oh, and we're in the vault. Fantastic. So many memories. The nostalgia. I'm probably gonna cry. Joy, it's the boss theme. Okay. I mean, at least it's not the dragon song. That would definitely make us... Make me cry. Oh, it's we. The beast has come. Now is our chance. Alright. Yep. I remember that stick. Like ready. You got it, dude. That's a nice echo. To me, my knights! Oh! He's at the thing! He's at the thing. Alright, everybody go home. We peeked. Blasphemy, profane Fafnir. For the glory of King Thordan. Alright. Let's whoop some ass. No, you are not he. Trick! It is a trick! Where did the stick go? What? Forgive me, Sir Vendro. For the sake of all Ishgardians, we must strike you down. Sorry, dude. Nothing personal, kid. Time for magic. I need to zoom out. Alright. Jump 2. That one. Air. Thunder. Tank. Thank you. Oh. Find the experiments of raid bike. Okay.
You underestimate me.
Oh. It's stabbing time. He who mechanics. My solo duty?
Do not underestimate me!
More likely than you think. Just scooch him a little closer. Ah. Okay. Oh, there he is. Dive bomb mechanic? Yes, dive bomb mechanic. Okay, stabbing time! Oh, fuck!
We must stand our ground!
You got it, dude. Oh, God. Okay, we'll stand here. Okay, and then move in here.
You underestimate me!
I need to burn here at some point. It'll probably be fine. Emmerich's fine. Oh, fuck. Alright, time for AoEs. Wow, that only hit, like, 2 dudes. What happens? Oh!
I will not falter!
What the fuck? Oh! Oh shit, that wasn't it. That was a tank LB. Shit! Oh god. Oh, he's got damage up. Oh, fuck. Alright, stabby time. Comes flame. Pew. Pew! Pew! My brother in Christ, I cannot see. Oh, there we go. Oh my god! Okay. Dive bomb mechanics plus the crisscross applesauce. Oh god. Ah! Sir! Excuse you! Rude. Oh, he's got another damage up. God damn it. Okay. Oh, lightning storm. I don't have a fucking mana ward. That's fine. Ow. Wait, who's been healing me this whole time? The fuck? Has someone been using clemency? Look at you learning things. Oh my god, my MP. Okay. Time to follow. Otwell rail. I accidentally forgot to press a certain button for this. Whoops. Okay, there we go. Whee. Oh my god. Oh. Oh, you beefy. Thank you. Oh my god. He's just spamming lightning storms. What the fuck? Okay. Guess we just gotta... Alright, dude. This'll sting a little. GG, fella. GG. Imagine seeing... I wish. Finally, it is over. This ends the tale of the Heavens Ward. Let it not be forgotten. was wrong of them to conceal the truth of our nation's founding, to abet the Archbishop in his machinations. Yet in peering into their hearts, one thing became clear. They too had succumbed to primal manipulation. They too were victims. Flawed men, aye, and not without sin. But Ishgardians brave and true, as we all aspire to be. Having triumphed in the battle of ideals, I have a responsibility to all our people. Their hopes and dreams, their sorrow and suffering are mine to bear, and bear them I shall. Your hands clipping through. Okay. Had you not vanquished King Thordan, or had I erred in but one of my choices, I may well have been the first to succumb to despair, to be reborn a blasphemy. Ridiculous notion. I'm more like to become a beast than you. Thank you, my friend, for having such confidence in me. My apologies. It was not mine intent to wax sentimental. Yeah, no, dude. Wax as much as you like. But wax on, wax off. Our work here is done. Let us return to the congregation. GG, fella. GG. Normally would say, hey, yo, rest in peace, but, as we've kind of established that there's nothing left of him, just plain old rip. Or I guess that's rough, buddy? That's rough, buddy. That might be a little too casual. Whoops. So many sprouts around here, damn. Rest. Yet the thing is that there is no resting or peace when someone turns into a blasphemy, because their soul basically just crumbles into nothing when they transform into that.
Heading to the strategy room. I should be glad to show you in.
One last line. Same as always from the Temple Knight Guard. The MVP. Honora, it permits me to offer my gratitude for helping us to overcome not only the blasphemy, but the despair which spawned it. But this is only the beginning. On the face of it, we may have made tremendous strides in breaking down ancient barriers within our society, but there yet remains great rifts to be bridged. It is no easy thing to rise above a lifetime of preconceptions and prejudice. I myself have struggled to do so, as you must know. Oh yeah, I recall. You were an asshole when I first met you. But I shan't give up. On the honor of my house, I will do everything in my power to build a new Ishgard. One in which all people can see eye to eye, regardless of birth and station. At least you went through that growth. I'm still on the fence of whether or not I can say the same for your brother, though. The little one. Well then, I believe the deacon has some words for you too. Pray lend him an ear. Leave out the rest in peace and just say in. Hold on, I got it. In. Emmanuel, yeah, that was the brother guy. Who tried to claim the title of Gentleman of Light, but we all know who really has that title. Hildebrand. How dare. That is, sir, is identity theft. I hate that guy. Most people do. Sup, Clem? Lord Comora, may I say how glad I am that you are safe and well. Just before you arrived, Lord Emmerich explained to me the true nature of the man who became the blasphemy. The poor, confused creature was born of the Church's mistakes, and on behalf of the clergy, I give you my heartfelt thanks for laying it to rest. As we work to reform our institutions and rebuild our relationship with the people, we will remember the day for all those who have fallen in service to faith. And we shall pray for you as well. Wheresoever your path may lead, may the Fury ever watch over and keep you. I shall leave it to that, then. Lord Emmerich, too, wishes to speak, and would not do to keep him waiting. Of course not. I would never keep Emmerich waiting. Because he's written that way on purpose. Yeah. I mean, I'm pretty sure most of these characters are written the way they are intentionally. It's just that they happen to write Emmanuel as smug, rich kid just too well. Honra, Lord Archmarl, I thank you for the vital roles you played in ridding us of profane Fafnir. Yeah, no problem. As ever, the sight of you in combat was nothing short of inspiring. I mean, that's what I do. I do combat. More. Yeah, that was the term. I just kind of lost it. With no further reported instances of people turning and the blasphemy itself no more, I should like to believe we are free of the scourge of despair. My brother and I shall labor to see that it ever remains so by fighting to dispel the darkness in men's heart. And I shall fight with you, not only as the Speaker of the House of Lords or the Lord Commander of the Temple Knights, but as a man of faith, in our God and in our people. Together, let us strive to fill our nation with hope. Honra, by now you will be sick unto death of being thanked, but I must nonetheless express an additional word of gratitude. Full oft have you saved our nation, our people. I speak not only of our lives, but our hearts and minds as well. You have given us a great gift, that of opportunity and choice, and we are to repay you for it. We as a nation must take full advantage of our freedom to dictate a new course forward, into a brighter future. What forward means we may not always agree upon, but as fellow Ishgardians we shall find a way to rise above our differences and stand united. That is the nation that I will strive to build. This I swear to you. Honra, given that all you have done for us, I am loath to impose further, but may I trouble you to bear word of our success to our officer in Razatan? We will of course be sending a report, but there is no substitute for a first-hand account. Our allies would benefit from the additional details you can provide as well. Our thanks again, my friend. May the Fury speed your way. Thanks, dude. Interesting choice to put, technically music from Stormblood at the end of that cutscene, but it fit really well for that moment. Ooh. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Man, all of these role quests so far have got some kind of emotional oomph to it, but I think so far this one is hit the hardest. Granted, I've only done 3, so I am a bit scared of what those 2 are gonna do to me. guess this expansion in general, I am just in a constant state of mom come pick me up, I'm scared. Ah, my Lord Cornerer. By your return, I hope that the hunt for the glass meat was a success. Hell yeah, we kicked its ass. Also, your church is gonna be completely renovated, my guy. You would vanquish the beast comes as little surprise, but that this occasion would serve as impetus for the church to embark upon a path of reform is incredible. I can't read. I will share these joyous tidings with our allies without delay. If I may speak candidly, I must confess to being a great admirer of yours. When you have a moment, I should like to hear about some of your adventures. If you would do me the honor. At present, however, in my official capacity as the Ishgardian delegate, I offer you my humblest thanks for your immeasurable service to our nation. Yeah, dude. Thank you for the material. I can now dye job gear for level 90 magical range DPS. I don't have that gear yet because I would need to progress more through Endwalker, but yeah. Okay, 3 down to remain. And I think just in the same as previous days of doing these role quests, I think I'm gonna call it here. Find someone to raid. And then tomorrow will be more Endwalker MSQ. And then sometime after that, more role quests. It'll be range next, and then the role quest day after that will be healer, which, oh boy. Oh god. Considering how many emotions the fucking caster one hit me with, I am very scared. But I'm actually just out of curiosity gonna look at the thumbnails for these just so I know what I'm getting into. Actually, I'll just start with this guy. Or gal? Like, guy? Guy. Right. Just have to take a good look at the face. Okay. We got Hien and Doma. Okay. Granted, it would be nice if we run into Brosetsu during the ranged DPS role quests, because we haven't seen him since 6.3, or not 6.3, I can't read, or math? I can't math, oh god, 4.3? Yeah, 4.3. Haven't seen him since then. I want to know how he's doing, dang it, because he's a bro. He bros. Okay, where's the healing one? Oh no. I mean, cool, we get to see more Rabon. Cool, we got Fordola. There's also Arenvald. Ah! My boy! Oh, we landed a little guy! A home slice. Okay, oh god, yeah, yeah. Yeah, definitely saving the healer one for last just for the thumbnail alone. Good god, let's find someone to raid. That's my cue to find a raider. Oh, someone to raid. Oh jeez. Oh fuck. Okay, oh shit, looks like Lippy is live. doing the Omega? Yeah, it looks like it's the Omega Ultimate Raid. Okay, let's rate this guy. He is a Catboy VTuber, well known in the FF14 community, and at least one of his many types of videos he's known for is just him and another guy, Suda, looking at people's adventure plates. Good times by all. You would have thought the Gridania one was the healer quest. Nah, the Gridania one was tank. Which I guess makes sense because there's already healers, so there's not really much point in piling more healers on top of that. You gotta have an even roll spread. One where people got banned for. Yeah, basically, certain people had been using specific third-party stuff to cheat at the raid, and they actually got, and the people that got caught have had their clear rewards revoked. That includes stuff like gear, the title, the achievements, stuff like that. Which is unfortunate considering this is basically a repeat of what happened with the one of the previous Ultimate raids. Oh god, what's it called? Dragon Song Reprise? Something like that. That one also had issues of people cheating, which just learn the mechanics and prog it like everyone else. Even with the I guess live letter, for lack of a better term, from Yoshi P, it felt like a very professional roast of how bad at it do you have to be to have to resort to cheats? It's beatable without it. What's the point of asking for hard content if you're just gonna swing it? If you're just gonna try and shortcut it? You walk up and down the hill in the snow both ways, like the rest of us. But that whole situation is pretty nuanced considering, there's a whole thing of specific third-party tools being used for, unfair purposes, but then there's plenty of third-party tools that are harmless, and trying to get that figured out, because certain people, especially GMs, tend to be report happy of just seeing any and all third-party tools, even if they're just harmless cosmetic stuff, or just so simple that it doesn't actually give anyone an unfair advantage. It's just whatever. It's a mess. Anyway, right time. I think the black magic. I mean, yeah, in that case, it's just changing how things look for you without changing anything mechanically or making you see more than you should, gameplay-wise. But anyway, ramble over. It's time for a raid. And thank you again for stopping by, as I struggle much more in Endwalker. See y'all Wednesday.